Our taxation laws are not equal. There is a huge disparity between the taxpayer and the tax officer. Leverage is there in the law for the tax officer at many sections, but the taxpayer is now penalized even for a slight delay of 1 day. Let's take the example of treating assessee in default under section 220 of the Income Tax Act. If the assessee or the taxpayer fails to pay the tax demand in the prescribed time frame as mentioned in the law, then the law penalized taxpayer with additional 1% of the interest on the demand amount as prescribed in section 220 of the Income Tax Act. Now, correspondingly, there is no such section in the Income Tax Act which equally penalizes the tax officer for not giving the genuine refund to the taxpayer, as there is no provision in the tax law for treating the particular tax officer as officer in default. The next instance that I'd like to share is that the first appeal authority in the income tax law is the authority which have no mandatory time limit to dispose of the first appeal. Now, when the taxpayer got delayed because of some reasons in filing of the first appeal before CIT appeals, who is the first level authority in law, by few days, then the appeal got rejected on the ground that the condonation application has not been admitted, on the ground of limitation. Now look at the other side of this, that there are thousands of appeals, piles of appeals that has been already filed by the taxpayers well on time, and the same appeals are still awaiting for the disposal from past 5, 6 or 7 years. On the other side of it, the same authority is not admitting the appeal because the taxpayer is approaching the appellate authority belatedly. On the other side of it, there are a lot of appeals filed well on time and are pending for the disposal from undue delayed time period of 5, 6 or 7 years. This is the taxation law which we are dealing with in India. Thank you. Stay connected, subscribe to the channel and like this video.